porch with a broken rocker, and the smell, the death gods announcing their presence. She breathed shallowly to prevent herself from gagging. She called again, "Hello? Hello?" She touched the door shack. It swung wide. Flinching, she fell against the door frame, bile rising in her throat. She forced herself to look. 2 bodies. A man splayed on the floor, a woman face down on the bed. Blood speckled the walls, floor. Human bodies held approximately 6 quarts of blood. The woman's remaining blood had soaked the sheets, the thin cotton mattress, and had dripped off the bed, making a small puddle. She was a doctor, healed. Gritting against the pain in her ankle, she bent, checking pulses. None. The man was still warm. The woman, warmer. The woman had been the last to die. The blast had laid open her chest, fractured her spine, muscle. In the city, most wounds were from a 45 or a 38. These wounds were from a shotgun. Pellets littered the body in the wall behind. What had these 2 done to deserve such rage? Or had it been a random theft? But what did they have worth stealing? The woman was slim, medium height. Her arms disappeared beneath her torso. Marie stroked the woman's hair, then stopped. Extending outward from the woman's throat was a swatch of pink with satin trim. The knit blanket was damp, stained red. "Strength," Marie murmured. She gripped her shoulder, turning the woman over, revealing an infant scattershot through the abdomen. Lead pellets had passed from the mother to child, killing the baby instantly. Or at least Marie hoped so. She hoped the baby hadn't suffocated first beneath her mother's body. Marie dry heaved, grateful her stomach was empty. "It is what it is," the ghost Elle murmured. "No, it isn't fair," Marie responded fiercely. If you didn't look below the neck, the baby appeared asleep. Rich chocolate skin with black strands covering her head. She couldn't have been more than 3 months. Her skull was still flexible. Her bones hadn't fused. Marie turned, sensing a disruption in the air, a chasm in the time. The dead man, newly alive, was at arm's length in front of her, ex-military. He wore khaki pants, army-issue boots. He was muscular, fit, a warrior. His wife and baby were crying. The woman softly, the baby big gulping cries. Marie couldn't see the assailant. Half the room was dark, as if a curtain or shroud had been drawn. "Let me see," she murmured. "Let me see." The young man, his axe in his hand, was planted like a tree, protecting his family. He was talking angrily, his words soundless. Talking, shaking his head, shouting in rage. He tensed, crouched, and leapt, his left arm lifting his axe high. Then his forward motion stopped, the axe falling from his hand, crashing down. That must have been the first shot. His body jerked back, a second shot. Blood drained from 2 huge wounds. He was nearly dead. To the left, someone else picked up his axe, swung it wide, cutting into the man's abdomen, cutting deep through stomach, intestines. He fell forward, but not before Marie had a clear look at his face. He'd been startled, incredulous, like the youth she'd seen in Charity's ER. Young men, often gang members, who never expected to die or thought they could be hurt. Thank you.